Okay, let's talk about women's football now. The Super Falcons, we've been saying it, they've been inactive for over a year now. And I'm sure if I let you Berry talk now, she'll go on and on. When is the coach coming? What are the plans for the Super Falcons? What is the Nigerian Football Federation doing? We caught up with the president, Amaju Pinnick, today. And this is what he had to say. Let's listen to him.
I don't want to go into making promises anymore. But like as I speak to you, we are concluding that today. We have 2 top coaches, and they've agreed on terms. The major reason why we've not been able to make an announcement is that we want them to agree on the totality of their terms, accommodation, their remunerations, bonuses, allowances, A to Z. And for these 2 set of coaches I've applied, 2 top coaches, trust me, these are 2 top coaches. We're just waiting for them to say, the technical committee and the strategic committee to say, yes, this is what we can afford based on what we have. So that's just what is delaying. Otherwise, they've made their proposals, they've done everything, and they've told us what they want. So it's just for us to send the correspondence and they sign the contract even before they come. But I can assure you within the next few days, we'll have the Super Falcons coach. It's very, very clear, and we are ready. We have funds to pay their salary. In fact, what we are even advocating is to pay them 6 months up front, just to encourage and give them that level of confidence that they're not going to be owed. We're looking at that, looking at our books. Hope it's not against fiscal policy of the government or the federation. Once we agree on that, we'll give them money up front so that they will know that they are home and dry and give their best.
So that's what we can do, bring the NFF to you when you ask this question. So Chidebere, let me come to you. The WAFU is fast approaching.
Fast approaching.
They need a coach. Amaju Pinnick is the president. He was here the other day. He says, look, we're going to get a coach. He's saying it again now, but I think they need to work faster.
The incentives, we're going to pay them 6 months up front. We have money to pay. Those are good talk, is what we like to hear. But up until we see a coach, it's all still speculations. So for me, I think these girls, they deserve a coach. We're talking about most of our players right now probably be coming from the players that we expect to go to the WAFU and the Nations Cup later in the year will be playing from the Nigerian League. And the league has been on break for a while, inactivity in football, and then we expected to jump into the WAFU tournament with a new coach. So for me, I think we're glad with all the information that is coming out, but as we need the coach as soon as possible, because we're not just talking about going to tournaments. We're talking about development and ability to. If you go to play France without the right tactics, you might as well play a side from Lagos, really, because what you gain from playing international friendlies is to develop what you're already building. And if there's nothing being built, then what are you developing? So for me, I think we need that coach. We need it as soon as possible.
That's right.
Specific dates would do, but then we've had 2 weeks and 10 days.
But it's important that they put these words out there so that you stop asking the questions.
I will keep asking the questions until the coach, until you show me a manager that is going to be that for the Super Falcons, we can all be glad. I
know, for a team that keeps
winning tournaments,
winning trophies here and there, they deserve to have a coach. They deserve to be busy. So we'll continue to monitor it. We'll wait some more time. No coach. We'll ask the NFF again what's going on. Let's talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League now. Match day 3 already. We've seen 2 weeks of action. Match day 1 and match day 2, and 36 goals already scored. 3 away victories, and teams are also going away from home to pick points. So we don't want to hear stories that this is a league where people don't win away. Alfred, let me get you talking after match day 1 and 2, before we see the fixtures for match day 3. What really got you talking about the league?
I think for me, the officiating, we're not hearing all of those complaints. It's early days. It's early days yet, and I think the players have just realized that this is a serious business. We're coming out to play. Rangers International, for example, just felt that, okay, we just show up at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium and bag maximum points. But that didn't happen. I knew playing against Lobby Stars. 2 seasons ago, Lobby did same result came through from Enugu, so it's not anything new. But in all, we've seen a league where a team like Kwara United was abysmal at home against Niger Tornadoes in March. They won. I saw them at the Temple Agege Township Stadium. Just how many days? 4 days later, and they were a team that took MFM to the wires. One thing that a team, and maybe we're not just looking at, and that for me is the area that clubs should begin to look at. How do you have activations and activities at the stadium that will bring people come to the stadium? MFM has set the ball rolling. Only on Wednesday, when they hosted Kwara United, 5 fans went home with Android phones. And, of course, went home about 10 fans also went home with club replica jerseys. And they promised that the next game, Wednesday, home game against FC Fanyoba, 15 bags of rice will be on the cards. And
we also need good pitches because that's what I talked to. I spoke with the chairman of the league management company, and he says, look, they're working, they're looking at teams. But let's run through match day 3 fixtures in the Nigeria Professional Football League. It should get us talking. We love it that our own football is back. We'll just run through it. El Kanemi Warriors will host MFM. Aqua United will take on newly promoted Yobe Desert Stars. Heartland, they'll be looking for their first win when they take on Rangers. That one should get us down, should really get us talking. Rivers United will host Kano Pillars. Wiki Tourists will take on Niger Tornadoes. Niger Tornadoes still unbeaten, clean record with
91 points
with Plateau United. Abia Warriors will play Plateau United. Coach Kennedy Boboye will be going back to his former team. Let's see. Nassau United will take on Sunshine Stars. Katsina United will play Eimba. Lobby Stars that gave one of the shocking results from match day 2. They will host newly promoted Go Round, while FC Fanyoba will take on Kwara United. Should they be loving the league?
Yeah, it's interesting. I am impressed by Plateau United. The ability to have started the season from where they left off, it's a good one.
No fluke.
Good for the league because Rangers were, and they remain unimpressive since winning the title.
Wow.
And I think it's good. We see Go Round FC lose the first game, win the second one at home, and you know it's good for the league. For me, I think as much as you want newcomers to come in and do miracles, you still expect some of the big boys to take charge of the league.
That's right. And if you listen to Alfred and Chidi very closely, you can tell that they really do love Enugu Rangers. Let's leave it at that. Let's see what they can do in match day 3. Sports Tonight on Channel Still. We'll go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more on the league and see ways that football can bring peace to Benue State. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.